Coming up in this video, how a dove landing on a man's head led to his election as Pope, how medieval kings hijacked the papacy and sparked a centuries-long crisis, and how secret ballots and smoke signals came to decide the fate of the Catholic Church. Here are the top 10 key moments in the progression and history of papal elections. Let's jump right in. Number 1. The early Christian era, from the 1st to the 4th century. In the earliest days of the Church, popes were elected by the clergy and the laity of Rome. There was no formal procedure. Local bishops and the Christian faithful would gather to discern who should succeed Peter. The process was often spiritual, communal, and consensus-based. For example, St. Fabian was reportedly chosen when a dove landed on his head during the meeting, seen as a divine sign. Number 2. The rise of Roman nobility influence. As Christianity grew in power, Roman noble families started to interfere in elections. Many popes were installed or influenced by wealthy or politically powerful families, sometimes leading to corruption and rival claimants, or anti-popes. Here's what's interesting. The infamous Saeculum Obscurum, or the Dark Age of Papacy, between the 9th and 10th century, saw popes being appointed by noble women and feuding aristocrats. Number 3. The Holy Roman Emperors take control. Holy Roman Emperors began appointing popes directly, bypassing Rome entirely. While this brought temporary order, it compromised the Church's independence. This led to backlash and reform movements within the Church. For example, Emperor Otto III named his cousin Pope, Gregory V, in 996 AD. Number 4. The Reform of 1059. Pope Nicholas II issued a decree in 1059 reserving the right to elect popes to the cardinal bishops. This move aimed to remove imperial and lay influence and centralize papal succession within the Church's hierarchy. This was significant because this was the birth of the College of Cardinals as the official papal electors. Number 5. The First Conclave. In 1274, after a chaotic deadlock, the term conclave, or Latin for conclave meaning with a key, was established at the Second Council of Lyon, after a papal vacancy lasted nearly 3 years. Pope Gregory X mandated that the cardinals be locked in seclusion to elect the next pope faster. Here's a fun fact for you. The people of Viterbo locked the cardinals in a building and even removed the roof to speed things up, hastening the creation of the conclave process. Number 6. The Great Western Schism. 3 popes at once. A massive crisis erupted when rival factions elected multiple popes, Rome, Avignon, and Pisa. This schism fractured the Church and exposed weaknesses in the election process. The Council of Constance in 1417 ended the schism by deposing or accepting resignations and electing Martin V through a reformed conclave. Number 7. Secrecy and voting procedures strengthened. Reform standardized voting, secrecy, and the oath-taking to reduce political influence. The use of ballots, scrutiny, and akessus, or changing votes after the first round, were formalized. This is when the phrase habemus papam, we have a pope, became official after successful elections. Number 8. Modern papal elections rules codified. Pope Pius X banned outside influence, such as jus exclusivae, a Catholic monarch's right to veto a candidate. Later popes refined the process, ensuring cardinals under age 80 could vote and streamlining the secrecy of the conclave. Pope Paul VI and John Paul II further modernized procedures and established Sistine Chapel as the permanent voting site. Number 9. The use of the Sistine Chapel and smoke signals. Today, the College of Cardinals meets in the Sistine Chapel under strict isolation. Voting continues until a 2/3 majority is reached. Black smoke signals a failed vote, while white smoke means a new pope has been chosen. The white smoke and the ringing of bells remain global symbols of a new papal election. And number 10. The resignation of Pope Benedict XVI. For the first time in nearly 600 years, Pope Benedict resigned, prompting a unique conclave without a papal death. This modern precedent has reshaped how the world views papal transitions. There you have it, the top 10 key moments in the progression and history of papal elections. I hope it's helped. Leave some comments down below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and please turn on notifications.